Hi, if you're new here, guess my job. I used to count money, and now I count how many songs I can actually sing by heart.
Say no more counting dollars, we'll be counting stars.
Anyway, I recently graduated from my Master of Creative Music Therapy degree, and I had a little reflection about my whole journey of pivoting my career from being an accountant to now a music therapist. Let's take a look at these two graduation photos. This one is when I graduated from Bachelor degree of Commerce majoring in accounting and business law, almost 8 years ago. So at that time, I already knew that I didn't like accounting, but I didn't know what I wanted to do with my life. So I stayed in Sydney, got a job, and eventually pursued CPA. At that time, I was just following what the society and my parents said that what I should do, like get a safety net, all that kind of thing. You know how the saying goes, you won't starve as an accountant, but you will die if you are an artist or a musician. So yeah, that was me in quarter life crisis and was so confused about my life as a new grad being thrown into the real world. And this one is my recent graduation from last month. 2 years of master degree studies full-time during pandemic, and is an area that I am passionate and I actually give a damn about. I graduated with distinction average, and I'm truly grateful and happy about the whole journey. Yes, I can't believe I'm saying this, but I'm happy and I'm truly living my best life, despite all the challenges that I face on a daily basis. If you're feeling confused or lost about what to do with your life as a young adult, keep watching. This is my story, and I have a message for you. So yes, you might have many questions for me. How did I figure out what I want to do with my life? How did I have the courage to actually pursue my dreams? Or how did I make sure that I won't regret my decision? And so on. I have 3 key ideas for you. 1. Don't find your passion. 2. Happiness is not the end goal. And 3. Most people prefer certain misery than the uncertain alternatives. So let's get into the first one. Let's talk about passion. Big word, I know. Some people talk about happiness like passion, something that you have to find, pursue, or you won't be happy or satisfied until you reach a certain point. And I don't think that's true. Passion is something that you are intrinsically drawn into. It's a strong feeling or even a desire towards something, and you're naturally led by curiosity and excitement. For example, I have a strong passion for music, boxing, personal development, and mental health. I'm just drawn to those things. If I saw those topics on the TV or on the podcast browse page, that would definitely get my attention. And now, this is the interesting thing. What you are passionate about might not be the things that you are good at or what you can make a living with. I get it. Some people love gaming, but they are not professional gamer. I like boxing, but I'm not a professional boxer. And I certainly do not make a living off Notion either. So what you are passionate about might not be something that you are good at, nor do they pay the bills, but you just enjoy doing it, no matter what the result might be. No one forces you to do that, and some people call that a hobby. So think about it, please. You already know what you are passionate about. If you are really drawn to something, you don't have to find it because it's within you. You're naturally drawn to those things. And I think the problem is not that you don't know what you want to do, but it's the fact that your current life does not reflect your core values. How you spend your time or your life right now is not under your control. That's why you feel so confused or think that you're in a struggle. Basically, your expectation or your ideal dream life does not align with your current reality, and there's a huge gap in between. But if you are truly passionate about something, you will be drawn to it, as I said, and you will naturally make time for it, not excuses. Your schedule should reflect what you truly care. Yes, easier said than done, but I've done it. I started this YouTube channel in 2018 when I was still an accountant. At that time, I just purchased my first handpan and I just love making covers because I love music. So every weekend or when I got time off work, I was just planning my channel, planning all the content and doing all the covers, recording, filming, editing, all that kind of thing. Because I was just drawn to it, it was fun for me. And eventually that led me to changing my career. Second idea, happiness is not the end goal. People keep saying that once I got X amount of money, I will be happy, or once I quit that job, my life will be so different. as if happiness is like a product or an end goal that you can reach and you will truly be happy after you reach that stage. I constantly fell into that thinking trap. I used to hate my life and my job, and I was suffering mostly in my head because my body and my mind were not aligned. I was thinking that happiness was somewhere there, but I was currently here, and there was a huge gap in between, and I was struggling to get from here to there. And that actually blinded me from appreciating all the small things and good things in life at the time. For example, how that stable salary actually afforded all my troubles and made me able to provide for my family, etc. Yeah, I just wasn't grateful for my life at that time, and I was not happy. And I think the problem is, if you constantly think that happiness is somewhere else, you will never be truly happy because you're constantly chasing after the next thing. But plenty of research has shown that no monetary amount can make you happy. Even rich people have their own problems. If you only care about the next best thing, you cannot appreciate all the achievements that you have made so far. You will not experience happiness or gratefulness. You know, like those astronauts who have been to space or have stepped foot on the moon. They might be depressed, not just because they spend so much time alone, wandering nowhere, but also for the fact that the novelty of their experience was hard to overcome, right? What is the next best thing that they can do after they have been to the moon? And I'm truly happy and I'm living my best life now, and I'm not lying when I say that. I ditched my accounting career, became a music therapist, and now I combine my passion in music and my profession as a therapist to help people improve their mental health and well-being. Everything is aligned. But does that mean my life is full of sunshines and rainbows without obstacles or challenges? Of course not. There will always be things in life that you don't enjoy doing, like no matter how much you love your job. And by the way, you don't always have to love your job, and that is okay. You can still get satisfaction in life by doing what you enjoy doing, like your passion projects, and maintaining deep and meaningful relationships with people around you that you care about. I love my job, but that also means that I have to work with kids a lot, and I can't say I like kids. And I also don't really enjoy singing all the Elvis or Beatles songs very much, but I'm willing to overcome that kind of discomfort, and I can suck it up, if you will. Yeah, I still love my job despite all the discomfort. Because that's part of life and that's part of the package. I think happiness is a byproduct when you work on things that are meaningful to you. Even if that comes with struggles and challenges, they're worthwhile. Music therapy is my worthwhile struggle. I love what I do, I enjoy what I do, and I am good at what I do. As I said, everything is aligned and I'm happy. Note that I also have an ideal life in mind, but I'm no longer bitter about the fact that how far I am from that stage. I'm just enjoying every moment as I go. Journey before destination, they say. And the last idea I have for you is this quote that single-handedly changed my life. People prefer the certainty of mystery to the mystery of uncertainty. Human beings are pain-avoiding animals. We procrastinate because we think that piece of work is a pain. We would very much prefer to lie on the couch than to go out and run after work because, let's be honest, working out is a pain. And human beings also like predictability and control. Hear this. The pain of thinking about what we really want to do in life is so great that we would rather avoid thinking about that at all and let the everyday busyness to numb that pain, basically. If you're like the old me who had a regular day job but hated every single second of it, you might resonate with this. Your career path and your life is pretty much set. You know how much you will earn and how much you can progress in the next 5 years if nothing changes, and you might follow the society's script, get a house, get a pet, get babies, and so on. Predictable. This is what most people are doing. But is that the path that you really want to go after? You don't need to tell me, but be honest with yourself. How will you feel in 5 years' time if you ignore your passion now and let reality rule over your life? I can tell you, the pain of regret is far worse than having to think about what you really want to do right now. When I was in quarter-life crisis, I thought about this a lot, and that sad future actually haunted me. It was terrifying. I didn't want that life. And that horror was far worse than my day job, or the fact that I might fail to achieve my goals. Again, it goes back to your core values, what you really treasure in life and what identifies you. Not your job title, not your life responsibilities. That might be integrity, honesty, justice, courage, freedom, you name it. Only you know the answer. Yeah, what if you did something different today? And all of a sudden, life becomes so unpredictable if you make a change, right? But after 2 years of living under the pandemic, I think you and I both know very well that change is the only constant in life. So yeah, what is actually stopping you from going after the life that you want? Which one is more miserable? 5 years down your current life that you don't enjoy, or to the uncertain future when you take a little risk or a little leap of faith? I'm not saying that I regretted my bachelor degree. Now I have my own business, this accounting knowledge actually comes in handy, and I think everything is a journey. So yeah, figuring out is a huge part of life anyway. So enjoy every moment. Life is too short to stay in a miserable position. You have control. Just make a decision, and you're only one step away from completely changing your whole life. So yeah, this is my reflection from my recent graduation. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope this is helpful to you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.